lot of hate for if you say it out loud.
I'm a lot older than I look. You know, I'm black, so you'll never know. That's my black girl magic, huh? Ageless. Yeah.
Hey, yo, New York! Hey, yo, shorty with the hoochie daddy shorts. Oh, yo, Poppy with the beanie was good.
I got a girlfriend.
Oh, what, you can't have no friends? What that got to do with me, though?
Nah, we good.
Okay. Man, you ugly anyway.
Nobody, 97.8% of black people.
Right now, you and dear. If you answer the question, I'll give you $100 right now. Okay. What's 5 times 5 minus 3?
5 times 5
Yeah.
is 25.
Man, let me go, man. I got some people I rhyme with.
Fucking 6. Right?
You're right.
Yeah. Where's the 100?
It's right, man. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Hello? Who's there? Gotta go see what's going on. Yo! Who's in my house? 16 Bona Boy skin? Head top bust a pen split? Say a bad go.
I don't know why, but I am offended.
First off, that's hella ignorant and stereotypical.
I get it. I could take a joke just like the next person. Like, I understand, like, this is like a joke. It's supposed to be funny, but I really think we should take into account the stereotypes that really harm our community.
Hey, look, I'm not little Bow Wow no more. I got my hair done.
Yeah, you look good. You look like Edna. No capes. No capes. Oh my God, you look good though. Keep shaking real fast.
Bye.
So you want that suit?
I'm leaving.
I'm too fine to be so alone. Not my kind, he's a clone. I'ma get money no matter the cost. Having some water, I'm having some boats.
Chose over there? Look like DJ Chose.
Look at that ass. Keep throwing that ass. Look at that ass.
The untold truth about melanin. Melanin is more than just a skin pigment. Not only is it all throughout your skin, but it's in your hair, your eyes, and throughout your entire nervous system. Melanin has a value greater than gold at $450 per gram, while gold is only $60 per gram. Melanin is literally so powerful, they're attempting to use it in military-grade weapons. We understand melanin to be a super semiconductor of consciousness that connects you back to the source. We understand melanin scientifically to be biochemical sunlight, living light. Be sure to follow for a part 2. Reflected light from the Most High Chief Baba Aji. Peace to the gods. I love myself.
Some of y'all are still not getting this, so I'm going to provide a visual aid. This is Zoe Kravitz's mom, Lisa Bonet. Her mom is white, her dad is black. Here's Lenny Kravitz. His mom is black and his dad is white. And depending on who you ask, this is the superior kind of biracial, but it's none of my business. Both my parents are black. So if Zoe's mom is half black, right? And so is her dad, right? Zoe has 1/4 black from her dad, but also 1/4 black from her mom. Are we all here yet? So this is Zoe Kravitz. Now, if we were to reduce this fraction to something simpler, right? It would be this. Now, does this look familiar? Ah, yes, it does, because it looks like her dad and her mom, who are biracial, making her, surprise, surprise, biracial. And before you start, I do think that biracial people are black, but having 2 biracial parents makes you biracial.
Come.
It might be nice. I'm trying to get like you, my boy.
This man took pills that turned him black, and you won't believe how people started treating him. So after he started taking fluoxetine for depression, his clients started making comments about his changing skin color. But then over the course of about a month, his skin got darker and darker, and one day he was at the gas station when he got called the N-word. His doctor ran tests and couldn't find anything wrong, so his wife posted him on TikTok to see if anyone had answers, but most of the replies were jokes.
Where's the claws? Is it still alive?
Which one?
That one.
It's not alive, it's doing like this. So, you see it's running? See that?
Oh my god, that is murder, Bob. That is ill. Ew!
That's the egg. It's a not
Girl, what song is this? You know that TikTok rapper with all of the
I thought I'd be fine.
No, we cannot come to amends. You probably think I'm dumb enough to give you. Perfect. Just
Keep me feeling California.
It's your girl Candy, also known as I Am I Candy, and I want to welcome y'all to the Candy Shop. What it do, shop? Hey. I got on TikTok because my kids were on TikTok, and I was like, you know what? Let me get on here. You know, be a mom. So let me get on here on TikTok. Got on TikTok to try to monitor them, see what they were doing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start posting my clips. Like, somebody got to see this outside of the stream. So I started posting my clips on TikTok. I think I posted like 1 or 2 clips, and I think clip number 3 went viral. I mean, we had Lil Yachty comment on it, a whole bunch of different celebrities, and it was just me ranting and going off. I was loud. So a lot of people want to know what it's like to be a full-time content creator. It's busy, and busy is good when you're creating content. I think that if you grind hard, and you put in the work and the time, everything kind of pay off at the end. My advice to any up and coming streamers is be you, be true to yourself, be genuine, and have fun. Play the game. That's what we're here for.
Hi Black TikTok, it's Mrs. Kelly, your favorite math teacher. I show tips and tricks to math problems. I started TikTok a couple years ago when COVID hit. That year, my students were so into TikTok. Once COVID hit and we had to do it virtually is when I decided like that's a great way to engage them is still doing it through TikTok, and so that's when I downloaded it and was able to show math through there to engage my students a little bit more. So this is my classroom. And this is where I record all of my videos. And this is where the magic happens. Go ahead and try to solve this problem. If you ever need help with math, I'm your teacher.
She had pale skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes.
She's albino.
She had an olive skin
Yeah,
tone.
my skin about olive. The blackity black.
She has long, straight brown hair.
She got a perm. That's it. It's just a perm.
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
This is your baby, okay? He's just light-skinned. Mm-hmm.
That one might be mine. That one right there. I'm not totally sure. Just because you name him Darren don't mean he belonged to Darren. But I don't care what this baby's name is. This baby is rice-skinned, but not light-skinned. That is a white child. That is...
Bórralo, bórralo, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. La tengo con las manos a los lados como el avioncito con los ojos chiquitico y volando bajito. Y es un sacusa, sacusa, ahí la lleva ya va a contar. ¿Cómo así? Sacusa, no se suelta, la tengo amarrada. La tengo con las manos a los lados como el avioncito con los ojos chiquitico y volando bajito. Y es un
So about this.
Randomly just realize how much power my hands hold. For example, too broke to hire someone to design your merch. Just draw it yourself. Don't have any friends to model it for you? Just draw the models.
So this creator describes some people's faces as gorilla looking, and people of color as being tan. And I think we should go back to the beginning of her first video where she talks about the power of the artist. I don't think most people who don't have a good visual critical thinking sense understand the power that visuals have in our society. Sure, she's teaching people to draw, but underlying it are people who will learn to draw, potentially work in industries where these images become pervasive. And so if they are people who perceive this to be a classic face, and who see people of color as being othered and do not understand how to depict them as well, we find ourselves in a situation where we are upholding norms that our society is ideally moving past. Now, some of her perceptions and even the ways she is drawing and sectioning people's faces and hitting the angles comes from the fact that a lot of our way of teaching drawing comes from a Eurocentric place. It's in direct line to Renaissance art, which really focused on realism, but also a sort of system of drawing that worked to depict people in a certain light. Other cultures had different ways of drawing, and other cultures, for example, focused on things other than realism. And it is worth noting, our studies of drawing are sort of also tied to all of our other Enlightenment ideals of how you understand the world, much of which is through a Eurocentric lens. But in America, this is no longer the singular classic face. In fact, globally, we are much closer to each other intellectually, and therefore there is no singular classic face. And with power comes responsibility. And so for artists, rather than just drawing what you know, if you actually want to be an artist who communicates with a broad swath of people, you need to look and study from a broad swath of people, draw a broad swath of faces, and hold back the racism.
I've been a full-time content creator for about a year now. I have learned a lot. I know this is around the time that a lot of people are going to start their content creating and influencer journey. So this is a perfect time for me to share 3 things I've learned while being an influencer and content creator. First things first, everybody's going to tell you this, but it's so freaking true. You have to be consistent. You cannot get on here and post 1 video a month and think that you're just going to gain this big platform. You have to post consistently to grow a community. Whether that be 3 times a day or 3 times a week is totally up to you. But you can't grow a community or build a following if we don't ever see you. So get them videos out of your drafts and post them. We want to see you, boo. Which brings me to point number 2. You gotta start talking to the camera, babe. For the first 3 months of me making content, I was silent, mute. And I didn't talk to the camera because I felt like nobody cared what I had to say. But boy, was I wrong. The first time I literally opened my mouth and started talking to the camera, my video got over 100,000 views. People want to get to know you. It may not feel like it when you're starting out, but people care about that new product you just bought. People care what you use on your hair. People care the clothes you used to work out, your workout routine, what you cook, how you eat, how you cook it. You want people invested in your content for you and your personality. Show yourself off, girl. My third point, you gotta be in it for the right reasons. Some people come on here and thinking that this is the easy route. I can just make me a little video and boom, I'm famous, making $100,000 a year. What? No, that's not how that works. Granted, this is an amazing job and I wouldn't trade it for anything, but I'd be lying if I said that it was all sunshines and rainbows and gumdrops 24/7. You have to do this because you love it. I love beauty. I could talk about it for hours. I could even write a book on beauty and skincare. Literally my first 3 months of content creation, my views were it'd be a miracle if I made it past like maybe 1,000 views for my first 3 months. Yes, it may have shaken me up, made me a little discouraged, but it didn't stop me because I love it. You have to do this regardless of the views, regardless of the money you're making, regardless of the commenters that's hating on you. You have to love it that much to keep going. I know it's easier said than done because social media can be very freaking discouraging. Trust me, I know. If you got a dream, go after it, regardless of your fears, regardless of what anybody else is gonna think. It's just your world, baby, and everybody else is just living in it. I love you.
Here are Black creator-owned businesses to keep an eye out for. First, we have Forever Mood by the dynamic duo Jackie Aina and Dennis Asamoah. Forever Mood is a lifestyle brand all about enhancing your everyday life, encouraging self-care, and remember to making life a little more lavish. So take some time to unplug, unwind, and set the mood. Next up is Fenty Beauty by none other than the queen herself, Rihanna. This cosmetic brand isn't just about everyday makeup. It's about celebrating diversity and inclusion. Rihanna made sure that every skin tone was represented and celebrated. So when you're getting glammed up with Fenty Beauty products, it's not just the everyday makeup. It's makeup with intention. Now let's talk fashion with Vera by the talented Christy Sarah. Vera is taking elevated essential pieces into a whole new level with style and comfort. We love to see it. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Either way, you still look good. It's giving comfortable slay. Last but definitely not the least, we have Lorvay by the incredible De'Ara Taylor. These aren't just sunglasses, they are self-expression tools and a way to express your creativity. De'Ara created Lorvay to capture her love for shades and to remind all of us that sunglasses aren't just an add-on to the outfit. They are the main event. So here's the Black creators giving us content and businesses. I'm Kanda and I'm a creative partner manager here at TikTok.